watching Sunday Sound Off with Frank Boal.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Sunday Sound Off, where you get a chance to be part of the conversation on everything sports. Tweet us your questions and comments using the hashtag Sunday Sound Off. Introduce tonight's panel. Of course, Soren Petro in the captain's chair, number one right there. I know, Grunhard, you want to be in his chair. I understand that. How you doing, Soren? Yeah. On the program every day, 10 to 2.
Hey, as long as I'm always in front of Grunhard, everything's going to be just fine. Just fine.
Timmy, how are you doing tonight? Tim Grunhard?
I'm doing great. I'm getting a suntan from these bright lights down here.
Hey, Timmy, still don't make you look any better.
No, I know that.
Okay, and Blair Kirkhoff from the Kansas City Star. They're fine columnists. Blair, how are you?
Doing great, Frank. My football and hoops watching buddy this weekend.
That's right. We did. We're sitting up there in New England watching the games together. So here we go. Gentlemen, here are the hot topics for the evening. We've talked about this before, but now that the season's over, is Alex Smith the quarterback to take this team to the Super Bowl? What is Andy Reid's problem with clock management? I hear Grunhard laughing. And what's the Chiefs' biggest need moving forward? But first, to our question of the week, what was the turning point in yesterday's game against New England? Soren?
I mean, there's so many different spots you could look at. Number one would be the first drive for the New England Patriots, the way they just knifed down the field and made it look easy. I'm going to go with the Al Davis fumble, though. Down 14-6, you're still in that game. The Chiefs have some playmakers. They still have some good players on defense. We'll get into some of those things a little bit later on. But when Al Davis puts it on the ground, you're already playing catch-up. You can't afford to give the Patriots a free possession. That's what he did. Of course, Tom Brady capitalized on it. So Davis is known to fumble. He'd given him a boost. He was running the ball well, running the ball tough, catching the ball. He really was a boost to the team. It's too bad because his old nemesis, putting the ball on the ground, came back to haunt him, and I think ultimately was the nail in the coffin for the Chiefs.
Yeah, he did the big play against Houston, too, when he ran the opening kickoff back. So we'll have to see what happens to him next season. Tim, what do you think?
Yeah, I think I'm going to go with Desmond Moses. I agree with Soren that Al Davis fumble is huge, but Desmond Moses, late hit on a quarterback, especially Tom Brady, they're always going to call that. That stall was driving. They had an opportunity to get a big stop. They didn't do a very good job on third down, the Kansas City Chiefs, and the defensive side. They didn't get any pressure on the quarterback really all day, and Brady was making a lot of big plays, especially in the third down situations. They finally had an opportunity to get off the field, and you have a late hit from a guy who hasn't really played that much, and Desmond Moses. So, yeah, I didn't understand that. I don't understand why he was in the game. I don't understand why he took an extra 2 steps to hit the quarterback, and it was just a killer. You can't make those kind of mistakes in playoff football. If you're going to hit the quarterback in the NFL, you're going to get called.
And Blair, here I thought all the referees hated the New England Patriots because of Deflategate, but I guess not. What do you think turning point was in the game?
I'm going to go earlier. I'm going to go first half. The Patriots go down the field, get the touchdown on their first possession. The Chiefs answer with the field goal possession. I thought that was a nice answer drive for the Chiefs. The teams exchange possessions, and Kansas City has the ball because of a Frankie Hammond Jr. punt return on the 36, the Patriots 36. All they need to do here, get 10 yards, get in field goal range, and add another score. Instead, first play is a wide receiver screen that loses yards. Chiefs end up punting the ball away on this possession, squandering tremendous field position. And I thought up until that point, it didn't feel like it was New England's game. Afterwards, it did. The punt from Colquitt went to the 2. The Patriots went 98 yards for the touchdown that made it 4. They gave them their second touchdown.
Yeah, and I think the series before that, they started on a 36 or something, came away with just a field goal. You can't do that either. I mean, those two things against New England, you're playing with fire. Okay, up next, our hot topics. You're watching Sunday Sound Off.